everybody, and welcome to the 6th annual Bonfire of Humanities. Can you believe it? How does time go by that fast? Incredible. And I really want to thank you for coming out minus the actual fire. We have a fire in spirit, thanks to the theater department, as a matter of fact. So thank you folks for that. But it was amazing so well. Certainly can run on this electricity, you know, the sun. Yeah, I think at this point just is what I'm thinking. Like, if it came out earlier, hey, we'd have some other kind of show. But we do have a show. And that's, you know, part of the BCC spirit, right? A lot of people have BCC stories where they've started there, and they've started again at some point because they have overcome adversity, right? They summon up courage, and they come here with their courage, and they gain conviction, trust me on that one, and they triumph. So we're going to start with a song about not worrying, like I did all day, by a wonderful singer. She's here for the first time this year, Roy Ellis. Come on up, dog.
Good evening. Okay, hi. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, no, 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 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning smiling with the rising sun. 3 little birds sit by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, singing, this is a message to you. Baby, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, no, no, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning smiling with the rising sun. 3 little birds now sit by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, singing, this is a message to you. Singing, baby, don't worry about a thing, no, every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry, no, about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. No, don't worry.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel better. I'm feeling pretty good now. All right, well, I hope you're enjoying the pizza, and I'd like to mention who that pizza is courtesy of, and that is the BCC Alumni Association, who is the sponsor for the entire evening's event. So thank you so much, Alumni Association, for this. And of course, their plan is that our BCC community is one that sustains itself. You have your experience here as a student, and that's not where it ends if you're a part of this community. We have an alumni association, and we have a lot of resources to carry you forward. And lately, we've been reminded of sometimes carrying forward is certainly a challenge. We recently, as you know, celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Twin Towers, 9/11. It's certainly given us all a moment of pause. Sometimes tragedy happens, but we do endure and we do overcome. So we're going to keep on right now with that spirit of endurance. and we're going to have a poem read by our own Gloria Sadler, who is a member of our BCC staff family.
This is Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You trod with me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I live, like I got oil wells pumping in my living room, just like the moon and the sun, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high. Still, I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head, lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my hauntiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh, ha ha ha, like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, but you may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like the air, I rise. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of tear and feel. I rise into the daybreak that's wondrous and clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream, I am the hope of the slave, 'cause still I rise, you rise, I rise, we rise.
Thank you so much. Great piece and a great message. Okay, while we're on the subject of community, one of the things that I'm so delighted to explain to you this evening is what is all this lovely art doing here? You're probably thinking, well, it's the art building, but specifically, these are students from the Visual Arts Guild. They're all BCC students, the work you're looking at here this evening, and we were just absolutely thrilled when they contacted us. That's community building, folks. Contacted us and said, we'd like to be a part of this event. How can we participate? And I said, well, for heaven's sakes, let's show your talent, folks. So here it is. We hope you'll take the time to come over and view the artwork. There's also a few, I see 3D pieces over there. And we have Jennifer Moore, and Jennifer Avery, and they can answer any questions you have. And if you're a student, the message here, folks, is there's a lot going on this campus and a lot of ways for you to get involved and be creative and have a good time. And let's have some more fun right now. We're going to introduce another, actually this is a BCC student, another student this evening. Actually, we're represented this show by all possible types of members. We have alumni, we have faculty, we have staff, and we have students. So right now, it's my pleasure to introduce a student in her second year. She's going to sing a little song for us, Miss Chantel Hill. Whoops. Compared to the rain, you know, this is really minor, okay?
Oh, darling, please believe don't ever leave me alone. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and died. Oh, darling, please believe me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I beg you, I'll never do you no harm. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and died. Oh, darling, please believe me, I'll never let you down. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm.
Thank you. Isn't it wonderful to see talented students? It thrills me. I've been teaching here 6 years now. Wow, that goes quick. And boy, I enjoy seeing the talent that students here have. I would like to take a moment right now, actually on a serious note, to reflect on a past performer who is no longer with us. Unfortunately, former Professor Raymond Couchot passed away in the last year. And I wanted to remember him because one of my personally most fond moments of all the bonfires that I've done was when Ray was here and he told a children's story in a most animated and interesting voice that I won't even try to imitate. And one of our other performers had a little boy of her own sitting in the front row listening to the story.
Thank you, Chris. I have a poem to read by a who's also a teacher, and he tours around, and his name is Taylor Malley. So I'm going to hit you with this and then read another short one. This is called Undivided Attention. A grand piano wrapped in quilted pads by movers, tied up with canvas straps, like classical music's birthday gift to the insane, is gently nudged without its legs out an 8th floor window on 62nd Street. It dangles in April air from the neck of the mover's crane, Chopin's shiny black lacquer squares, and dirty white crisscross patterns hanging like the second to last note of a concerto played on the edge of the seat, the edge of tears, the edge of 8 stories up, going over, and I'm trying to teach math in the building across the street. Air, like snow. See, snow falls for the first time every year, and every year my students rush to the window as if snow were more interesting than math, which of course it is. So please, let me teach like a Steinway, spinning slowly in April air, so almost falling, so hinderingly dangling from the neck of the mover's crane, so on the edge of losing everything. Let me teach like the first snow, falling. And this poem is something that really inspired me. I'm working on a memoir-based fiction about teenagers driving around and trying to figure out what to do with their lives. And this is called The Sacred by Stephen Dunn. After the teacher asked if anyone had a sacred place, and the students fidgeted and shrank in their chairs, the most serious of them all said it was his car, being alone in it, his tape deck playing things he'd chosen, and others knew the truth had been spoken and began speaking about their rooms, their hiding places. But their car kept coming up, the car in motion, music filling it, and sometimes one other person who understood the bright altar of the dashboard and how far away a car could take him from the need to speak or to answer, the key in having a key and putting it in and going. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Now we have a treat for you. We have what you might call a sort of dynamic duo here. We have a faculty member / alumni, and that would be Chief Stephen Rivard and Monica, whose name I can't see without my glasses on, Monica. Ambrosiak, there you go. And they're going to do a little music for us. They're going to take a second to set up, and believe me, it'll be worth it. And for those of you who came in late, I think there's still some pizza and bottled water in the back. We hope you'll take advantage of that, enjoy that. And of course, if you're interested in performing at the Bonfire, you know, we're always looking for talent for next year, so you can always talk to me at the end of the show. You just have to be a member of our BCC community, right? Faculty, students, staff, alumni, current student.
No, little technical difficulty.
That's a good question. I can't see.
Oh, it's on now. There you
Sorry,
go.
Honorable, my fault. There you go. Probably too loud now.
I'm gonna do it kind of a spiritual. Oh, heavenly day, all the clouds blew away. Got no trouble today with anyone. Smile on your face, I live only to see. That's enough for me, baby. That's enough for me. Oh, heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day. Tomorrow may rain with sorrow. Oh, we got a little time we can borrow. Forget all our troubles, and these moments are so few. Only but right now, only thing that all that we really have to do is have ourselves a heavenly day. Sit here and watch the trees sway for a while anyway. For a while anyway. Heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day, heavenly day, oh, heavenly day. Thank you.
That'll work. Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much. Your voice is just lovely. I love the combination of faculty and former student. That's wonderful. All right, we are going to change things up here because one thing we are at BCC, of course, is diverse, right? Lots of multi-talents and capabilities. So right now, we're going to bring up a whole new kind of sound here with a little classical performance by another one of our students, Jamie Nathan. Thank you. That was lovely. You know, if I'm correct, the name of that is the Für de Lis, right, by Beethoven, and little interesting, which means for Elise in German, apparently. And apparently there's actually some debate over how much of it he actually wrote and who he actually wrote it for, but there's no debating that. Jamie did a great job. All right, now we're going to bring up yet another kind of talent, another one of our talented students who is a seasoned performer, delights people all around, from what I can understand, all over New England, right? You perform in quite a few places. This is Mia Silva, excuse me.
Good night, everybody. I'm used to performing at Portuguese events. I'm a Portuguese-Brazilian singer, but tonight I'm going to sing an English song for you guys. How's everybody doing? Good? Doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby.
My mama told me when I was young, we are born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in the glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause you made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself or regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be. Give yourself prudence and love your friends, so we can rejoice the truth. In the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. A different lover is not a sin, believe capital H I am. Hey, hey, hey. I love my life, I love this record, and me amor por the FAA. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself or regret, just love yourself and you said I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're black or evergreen, you're black, white, beige, you're Lebanese, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. If your life's disabilities left you outcast, bullied or cheat, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born. No matter gay, straight or bi, transgender, let it life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white or beige, color or Orient made, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to be brave. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistake. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself or regret, just love yourself and you say I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. I was born this way, hey, I was born this way, hey. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, hey. I was born this way, hey, I was born this way, hey. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, hey. Same DNA, but born this way. Same DNA, but born this way. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. That was great. Definitely know how to reach an audience. All right. Normally, about this point, we acknowledge the winner of our student creative writing contest, which is held in the spring. It's the annual Rhoda Sheehan Student Poetry Contest, and it honors, the name honors a long-time and much beloved English professor, Rhoda Sheehan. Unfortunately, our winner could not be here this evening, but it is such a short piece that I would just like to acknowledge him and share it with you. This is like you ever heard of flash fiction? Incredibly short? This is like a micro poem. And our winner was Bradford Conant Chafee. He won first prize, which was $75. Second prize for the students is $50. And of course, tonight we're going to be announcing the winner of the Alumni Creative Writing Contest. And the first prize for prose and for poetry is $100, so it just goes to show you, education pays, right? There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to read very quickly this very brief piece by Bradford. Say congratulations wherever you are, Bradford, right? And hopefully you won't have to go back and forth with glasses when you get old. Okay. All right. This is an untitled piece, and it goes like this. The wind carries snow across the mountaintops. Drifts cover the chalets and lodges as birds rise and fall with changing winds and currents. Their songs are all that's heard. Short and sweet and lovely. All right, speaking of creativity and efforts, I'd also like to let you know about a wonderful program that's been going on here for, I guess this is the 4th year, ladies, One Book? Is this the third year for our One Book, which is a very dedicated group of faculty and staff, and what they do is they survey the school and they come up with a title that students are interested in, and then the school participates, various faculty and students participate in reading this same piece of literature, and in this way, students have, in all different disciplines, they connect the reading to different ideas and concepts depending on what they're studying. And this year's book, the One Book, is The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, who is a very famous author, especially famous for his stories about the Vietnam War. He also wrote a fairly well-known novel, Going After Cacciato, and is actually the inspiration for a very young poet at one point. One of the very first poems I ever wrote was inspired by a short story of his called How to Tell a True War Story. So this year's book is The Things They Carry, and you, as the public, are welcome to get involved. We encourage you to come. There's many different events. There'll be panels and activities related to the One Book this year at BCC. So if you're interested in reading the book and getting involved, we invite you to do so. And we have some bookmarks in the back there with all the information you need, the website, and I think it has some stuff on it, right, information. And right now, to read an excerpt from Tim O'Brien's The Things They Carried is one of the people who helps to make this happen each year, Miss Connie Trepena. Thank you, Connie.
They carried USO stationery and pencils and pens. They carried sterno, safety pins, trip flares, signal flares, spools of wire, razor blades, chewing tobacco, liberated jar sticks, and statuettes of the smiling Buddha. Candles, grease pencils, the stars and stripes, fingernail clippers, psyops leaflets, bush hats, bolos, and much more. Twice a week when the resupply choppers came in, they carried hot chow in green Mermite cans and large canvas bags filled with iced beer and soda pop. They carried plastic water containers, each with a 2-gallon capacity. Mitchell Sanders carried a set of starched tiger fatigues for special occasions. Henry Dobbins carried Black Flag insecticide. Dave Jensen carried empty saddlebags that could be filled at night for added protection. Lee Strunk carried tanning lotion. Some things they carried in common. They shared the weight of memory. They took up what others no longer could bear. Often they carried each other, the wounded or weak. They carried the land itself, Vietnam, the place, the soil, a powdery orange-red dust that covered their boots and fatigues and faces. By daylight, they took sniper fire. At night, they were mortared, but it was not battle. It was just the endless march, village to village, without purpose, nothing won or lost. They marched for the sake of the march. They carried their own lives. The pressures were enormous. In the heat of early afternoon, they would remove their helmets and flak jackets, walking bare, which was dangerous, but which helped ease the strain. They would often discard things along the route of march. Purely for comfort, they would throw away rations, blow their claymores and grenades, No matter, because by nightfall, the resupply choppers would arrive with more of the same. Then a day or two later, still more. Fresh watermelons and crates of ammunitions and sunglasses and woolen sweaters. The resources were stunning. Sparklers for the 4th of July, colored eggs for Easter. It was the great American war chest, the fruits of science, the smokestacks, the canneries, the arsenals at Hartford, the Minnesota forests, the machine shops, the vast fields of corn and wheat. They carried like freight trains. They carried it on their backs and shoulders. And for all the ambiguities of Vietnam, all the mysteries and unknowns, there was at least the single abiding certainty that they would never be at a loss for things to carry.
Thank you, Connie. We're looking forward to the many activities at the Fall River campus as well as Attleboro and New Bedford. Our family just keeps growing all the time, right? Okay, so it is officially time to announce the winners of this year's Alumni Creative Writing Contest. As I said, someone is about to earn $100 for first prize in prose and $100 for first prize in poetry. And I would just like to say very briefly a little bit about the judging, because I really can appreciate it's challenging and spontaneous. But just so you know, basically the way the judging is done here as far as poetry and prose is it's not a preference for style. In order to be as fair as possible, the way we judge is which piece seems to accomplish what it intends to do best. So it doesn't matter if it's a formal poem or a free verse poem or an experimental or what type of prose it is. It's the piece we feel has succeeded in its attempt the best, and that's the way we can be fair. And I have to tell you, this was by far the closest race, so to speak, in prose that we have ever had. It was a challenge this year to make the selection, because there were some really interesting pieces and some moving pieces as well. Now, as is our tradition, we're going to announce the winner, and in the event that the winner's not actually here, we're going to have a stand-in. Those of you who come every year know the drill. So this is how it works. The first prize in prose goes to, hope you're here, Barry Brown, class of '73. Are you here, Barry Brown? Okay, well, we need a Barry Brown stand-in. Here you go. Congratulations, Barry. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm so excited I didn't know that I was a man.
Thank you. All right. And thanks to the Alumni Association for designing these lovely new certificates. We're just getting snazzier all the time. All right. Now for the first prize in poetry, a lovely actual formal piece of poetry goes to Evelina De Castro, class of '72. The old timers have it this semester. Are you here? Evelina? No? Well, got a substitute. Come on up. Congratulations, substitute person, and thank you. Do you have anything to say?
It's truly unexpected. Thank you.
All right. We just have a lot going on this campus, and thanks to Ryland Brenner for bringing this up, because I certainly did want to mention that not only do we have talented writers, and clearly you know we have talented musicians and singers this evening and speakers, but we also have a wonderful theater program here at BCC led by an award-winning director who we're very proud of, Ryland Brenner. And the first performance of the season is One Eye Open. If I understand correctly, that's going to be in the Black Box Theater, which is the smaller of the theaters. And it is also based on a piece by Tim O'Brien. So it ties into our One Book event here this year on campus. So as you can see, we've got a lot of ways in which this literature is going to interconnect, and we'll be thinking and reading and watching and enjoying
all these pieces. Tickets are $7. The performances are September 29th, 30th, and October 1st at 7 p.m. right here. And we do hope you'll come and enjoy that show. I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. We have tremendously talented theater students here at BCC. All right, time to move on to our next performer. Okay. Well, I think there's just no such thing as too much of a good thing. So we are going to invite the chief and his partner in crime back up for one more song. Oh, Alan, we didn't bring you up yet. Did we bring you up yet? No, I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself here. Excuse me. Back this up. We're going to have another talented faculty member. We just have so many, I can't keep track of them. Alan is a faculty member in the music department here. He is an accomplished musician, and this is just one of the many instruments he plays. Ladies and gentlemen, a performance on piano by our own Alan Perlmutter.
Thank you. I just wanted to say that the music of great songwriters lasts far beyond the times that the songs were written, such as the case of the songs by the Beatles. So this Lennon-McCartney tribute is yesterday.
Thank you. Now, if we could, we would like to bring back Chief Stephen Ravad and Monica Ambrosiak, class of 91. And class of 74. Oh, we should have known you were an alum. You're so good, right? We should have known.
Okay.
The one that you were doing
One
the
we did
sound check
before?
would be
All
great.
right. I guess we're gonna do some blues. I don't know. It just came to me. The blues just follows me around, and somehow that's what I do a lot of. It's just a funny thing. I don't know how it happened, but we play this in Newport sometimes. I call this the epitome of codependency. This song, you know, the woman gets up in the morning and says to her husband, "How do we feel today, honey?" You know. But anyway, this is an old song by Jimmy Reeves. You got me up, you got me down, you got me up down, down, oh, any way you want it, let it roll, baby. Lord, let it roll. Well, you got me where you want me. I said, baby, where do you want me to go? You got me running, you got me hiding, Lord, you got me running high. Any way you want it, let it roll, baby, let it roll. Well, you got me where you want me. I said, baby, where do you want me to go? You put poison in my whiskey, poison in my bread. You had the nerve to tell me you wish that I was dead, but I forgive you, 'cause the mortgage is due. And you know I love you, baby. I need you, honey. Well, you know I want you, honey, and I need you back again. Oh, you got me up, you got me down, Lord. You got me up, down, down, oh, any way you want it, let it roll. Baby, let it roll. Well, you got me where you want me. I said, baby, your mother called. You were supposed to be over there the other day. Baby, your sister's been looking for you. Where do you want me to go? Thank you. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Man, I think I may have sounded like that at some point. Okay. All right, before we go on, we have just one more performance, but a couple of things I'd like to acknowledge. I'd like you all to check out that little powerhouse there in the black shirt and the blue scarf. That is none other than our own Sarah Mulvey, and I'm very proud to say that she's been my student and is currently my student again. But I'm more impressed, even than what a great student she is, and what a hard worker she is. She's the editor-in-chief of our school newspaper, The Observer, and I can tell you, folks, that is one dedicated young lady. They are doing a great job. If you haven't seen the paper lately, good news, you can, because you can link to it through the Herald online and check out what's going on at BCC through the school paper, The Observer. And we're very proud of Sarah and the hard work she and the other students that put that paper out do. All right, well, you know you can't get enough of a good thing. We just proved that. So we are going to prove it one more time with our last performance for the evening by none other than our lovely Kima Ellis. Okay. So say it for me. Kamoy. I'll get it right. I'm just going to have to bring her back next year until I get it right. Exactly.
Right now it seems that there's no way out and you're going under. But God's proven time and time again, He'll take care of you, and He'll do it again. He'll do it again. You just take a look at where you are now God knows the things you're going through, and He knows how you're hurting. You see, He knows just how your heart has been broken in two. But He's the God of the sun, of the stars, of the seas. He is your Father. He can calm the storm, and He'll find some way to fix this for you. And He'll do it again. He'll do it again. You just take a look at where you are now and where you've been. But hasn't He always come through for you? He's the same now as then. You may not know how, you may not know when, but He'll do it again. Oh, He's still God, and He's fighting for you. Oh, yes, He's still God, and He will not fail. Oh, yes, He's still God, and He's fighting for you. Oh, yes, just like Moses, just like a Daniel, just like a Shadrach and Meshach, Abednego, He'll do it again. He'll do it again. Oh, you just take a look at where you are now and where you've been. But hasn't He always come through for you? He's the same now as then. You may not know how, you may not know when, but He'll do it again. You may not know how, and you may not know when. You may not know how, may not know when, but He'll do it again. He'll do it again. Thank you.
Fantastic, and we hope you will do it again for us next year. We're about to close the show, but I would like to take just one moment. Again, I'd like to remind you and say thank you to the Alumni Association for sponsoring this event, making this possible, including the pizza. I hope you saved me a piece, guys. I'm pretty hungry at this point. But you know, I'm sure most of you know, this is all voluntary. All of the students, faculty, staff, everybody who gets involved in performing comes of their own, on their own will. They're uncompensated. They're, you know, contributing to their community, and it's great and it's fun. But I have to tell you, putting on a show like this, some parts aren't actually fun. Some parts are just work that has to get done. And I would like to recognize an individual this year who came forward and said, you know, I don't sing, I don't dance, but I want to help. And she's been a phenomenal help and done all the kind of things that need to get done with such grace and such kindness that I would like to say thank you to Miss Leah Marie Moser. Come on up, Leah. Our volunteer and my right hand this semester. All right, you stay right here. You are a part of this show. We want to thank you because this would not be a community, obviously, without you community people making this happen. Thank you for giving us someone to share our talents with. And we just want to bring our folks back up on stage and say thank you and good night to you folks. Kamoy, if I can say it right, Stephen Rivard, Gloria Sadler, Chantel Hill, Monica, yes, wherever she was. Mia Silva, come on up, you guys, and take a bow. Connie Trepena, Alan Perlmutter, and anybody else who performed tonight, thank you. And our our Visual Arts Guild folks with this wonderful display, Jennifer and Jennifer, thank you all very much for another great night.